Welcome back to SMK Entertainment. Today we're diving into unbelievable historical coincidences that actually happened. These incredible stories will make you wonder, was it fate or something beyond our understanding? In 1898, author Morgan Robertson wrote a novel called Futility. This book, though largely forgotten today, has an eerie connection to one of the most famous maritime disasters in history. Robertson's novel tells the story of a massive British ship named the Titan. The Titan was described as the largest and most luxurious ship of its time, a marvel of modern engineering and opulence. It was deemed unsinkable, a claim that would later be tragically echoed in the real-life story of the Titanic. In the novel, the Titan meets a catastrophic end when it strikes an iceberg in the North Atlantic and sinks. The similarities between the fictional Titan and the real Titanic are nothing short of astonishing. Both ships were described as the largest and most advanced of their time. Both were British, and both were deemed unsinkable. The Titan, like the Titanic, was on its maiden voyage when it met its fate. The weird part, the ship was called Titan. It had almost the same size, speed, and capacity as the real Titanic, and both sank in April in the North Atlantic due to an iceberg. The Titan was 800 feet long, while the Titanic was 882 feet. The Titan could travel at 25 knots, and the Titanic at 22.5 knots. Both ships carried around 3,000 passengers, and both had a tragic shortage of lifeboats. The eerie similarities don't end there. In both cases, the disaster occurred in the same month, April, and in the same icy waters of the North Atlantic. That was 14 years before the Titanic even existed. Creepy or prophetic? Many have speculated about how Robertson could have predicted such a disaster with such uncanny accuracy. Was it a mere coincidence, or did he have some sort of premonition? Some believe that Robertson had a deep understanding of maritime practices and the potential dangers that large ships faced, allowing him to craft a story that, while fictional, was grounded in reality. Others think it was a case of life imitating art in the most tragic way possible. Regardless of the explanation, the story of the Titan and the Titanic remains one of the most fascinating and chilling coincidences in literary and maritime history. Two U.S. presidents, Abraham Lincoln and John F. Kennedy, share a spine-chilling number of similarities. These eerie coincidences have fascinated historians and conspiracy theorists alike for decades. Let's delve deeper into these astonishing parallels that seem almost too strange to be true. Both were elected to Congress 100 years apart. Lincoln entered Congress in 1846, while Kennedy did so in 1946. This century-long gap is just the beginning of their uncanny similarities. Both men were known for their eloquence and their ability to inspire the nation during times of great turmoil. Both became president 100 years apart, 1860 and 1960. Lincoln was inaugurated as the 16th president of the United States in 1861, and Kennedy took office as the 35th president in 1961. Their presidencies marked significant periods of change and challenge in American history. Both were assassinated on a Friday, in the presence of their wives. Lincoln was shot at Ford's Theater on April 14, 1865, and Kennedy was fatally wounded while riding in a motorcade in Dallas on November 22, 1963. The tragic events not only shocked the nation, but also left an indelible mark on American history. Lincoln had a secretary named Kennedy, and Kennedy had a secretary named Lincoln. This curious detail adds another layer to the web of coincidences. Both secretaries reportedly warned their respective presidents about potential dangers, yet both presidents met their untimely ends. Both were succeeded by a man named Johnson, Andrew Johnson and Lyndon B. Johnson, who were also born 100 years apart. Andrew Johnson, who became president after Lincoln's assassination, was born in 1808. Lyndon B. Johnson, who took office following Kennedy's death, was born in 1908. These successors played crucial roles in shaping the post-assassination era. Coincidence or time glitch? The striking parallels between Lincoln and Kennedy's lives and deaths have led some to speculate about the nature of time and history. Are these similarities mere coincidences, or do they hint at something more profound and mysterious? The debate continues, but one thing is certain: the legacies of these two presidents will forever be intertwined in the annals of American history. Two identical twin brothers in Ohio were separated at birth and adopted by different families. Both were named James. They grew up not knowing each other, but both became policemen, married women named Linda, had sons named James Allen, and even divorced and remarried women named Betty. When they finally met, their lives had been almost exact copies, real life or simulation. In 1883, a man named Henry Ziegland broke up with his girlfriend, who later took her own life. The grief and despair that followed her tragic decision left her family in shambles. Her brother, consumed by rage and sorrow, sought revenge against Henry, whom he blamed for his sister's untimely death. Her brother, seeking revenge, shot at Henry, determined to make him pay for the heartbreak he had caused. The shot rang out, echoing through the quiet countryside. Thinking he killed him, but Henry survived, miraculously escaping death. The bullet, however, did not disappear. Instead, it lodged itself into a nearby tree, embedding deep within the wood, and the bullet lodged into a tree. Life went on and the incident became a distant memory for Henry. The tree stood as a silent witness to the violent act, holding the bullet within its trunk for 2 decades. 20 years later, Henry tried to remove that tree using dynamite. He had no idea that the past was about to catch up with him in the most unexpected way. The dynamite was set, and the fuse was lit, and the explosion sent the same bullet into his head, killing him instantly. The force of the blast dislodged the bullet from its wooden prison, propelling it with deadly accuracy towards Henry. It was as if fate had orchestrated this final act of retribution. A bullet with a memory? Or perhaps a chilling reminder that the past can never truly be buried. This bizarre twist of fate left many to ponder the mysteries of destiny and the strange ways in which life can come full circle. Napoleon was born in the 1760s, Hitler in the 1880s, 129 years apart. Napoleon rose to power in 1804, Hitler in 1933, again, 129 years apart. Both invaded Russia and were ultimately defeated. Both left behind chaos and changed the world order. Even their lives mirrored each other in eerie timelines. History repeating itself? Coincidence? Or cosmic design? History hides secrets stranger than fiction. Which one shocked you the most? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more mysterious stories. Only on SMK Entertainment. See you in the next video.